Yo guys, it's Shatter here, and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. Righty, so today we're gonna deal with more turbines. That's our goal for today. Now, there will be another turbine added like next to this one. I think we're already pretty clear on that. And I got another idea where I could hide away, not hide away, but place some turbines where they should not get into the way. I just have to kind of, basically, I'll have to see how much clearance we need on the side to make it work. Let's just start with the ones that we know, the ones that are easy to do. That's the wrong one. The hinge, there we go. The hinge. So I think if we place it like right here, that should be enough clearance to make this work. So first we'll immediately weld these so we can then place these properly, and then we'll think about the new idea. Well, let's first see how much power these will generate. If these, maybe these are already so much power that we don't need anymore, but we'll see. So let's get some materials and start welding these bad boys. Yes, and then we'll see. I kind of have to do a little test to see if they they fit past each other. That's the most important part. Other than that, I don't think it should be a problem, but cannot. Ooh, do we have enough? Yeah, we still have some left there. Not many more though, so we might want to make some actually over here as well. We can make them in this setup too. So we'll do that in a second here. Let's see, production. Let's make some steel tubes. Yes. We're still refining things? We're still refining things, so we should have materials. Okay, cool. Oh, did I actually... Oh yeah, we already... Boom, there we go. There we have our tubes. We also have computers in here? We do. Excellent. So, we're getting to a point where we got most stuff. Oh, did I not add... maybe I didn't add this to the build planner. Weird. Okay. There. So we got these two fresh and ready. So I'll rename these. Hinge. We have two new hinges. These two here. They're gonna be called turbine hinges. Of course they are. And then let's see. What do we need to put these on? Velocity 3 RPM. Not much else really. Okay, let's see. Velocity. We'll put the limits at 45-degree angles for the moment, so we'll be actually able to place stuff on them. Well, actually, they don't have to be exactly 45, but there you go. And then this will go 3 RPM. There we go. Okay, so now... Well, actually, they're in the wrong direction now. They should go into the other direction, honestly. Turbine hinge. I think these are... Yeah, it's these two. So let's reverse these. Whoop. Go into the other direction. There you go. And then 1, 2, 3 down. 2, 3 down. 3, yes. And then... the magnetic plate right on the bottom. And then we'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4 and then place the turbine on top. And before we weld it, is that correct? 2, 3, 4. Yes, it is. And then before we weld it, we'll gently move these things around to see if they clip. They shouldn't, But you know, hindsight and everything, I'd rather test it now. There we go. I just want to say I cannot place it. Yes, I can. There you go. Placed. Okay. Because, as you can see, even though the blades are not on it yet, I cannot get any closer because that's where physically the blades would be. So now, I think I can access... Yeah, I can access it from here, actually. Can have a visual of it as we do it. Let's see. Turbine hinge. It's these two here. I'm actually gonna turn down the speed a little bit, just in case. So let's put it to -1 and then we'll reverse. Actually, we don't reverse it. We just have to get the limit. So far, so good. Yeah, I don't think they clash. Yeah. They will, of course, being right next to this will reduce their power output a little bit. I think we can actually observe this here. If we go to turbine, and then we have wind turbines here. So, yeah, see, I think these are the two at the back at the moment, which have an output of 380, about. And these now have 340. So we're lowering our output by... well, essentially 40 kilowatts, but we'll get 2 additional ones. I think that's a fair enough deal. So let's start building these up. What the hell do we have in our inventory? Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. I'll actually have to add them to the build planner real quick because now the amounts are incorrect. Go. We go. I really think they shouldn't clash. It would be very strange for the game to basically only clash when they're active. That would be very strange. But you can see actually the blades barely touch. Well, no, they don't. They don't, is what I want to say. Production, let's make some of these bad boys, yes. Are we out of resources? Oh, that would be really fast. We're out of resources. That means we'll send down the drill once more. Collect more of the rocky goodness. We shall do so immediately. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Drill is still on. Let's send it down. Apparently, we're out of rock. Well, it's also gonna get a little bit more. Every time you send it down, it's gonna scratch a little bit more off the wall, so we get a little bit of residual ice and such. But that's fine, for the most part. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a bunch of these. And then we're just gonna, well, these bad boys here. Go. These to the build planner. And we're out. Okay. Yup. Cannot throw girders. Yes, because we don't have them yet. That's fine. They will lock on immediately because they're still on auto lock. I'll have to fix that in a second. But that means the turbine will come online as soon as I finish welding them. There you go. Let's put the rest into the front here. Why not? Need to weld this stuff at one point anyway, so I might as well do it right now. There. Okie dokie, are we all ready? We're about to reach new proper depth for drilling, so yeah, already we're piling up again. Excellent. We're gonna let this fill up quite a bit now. Let's observe it until it goes to like 350. Oh, it actually goes to 350 really quick. Okay. Let's go. Let's return this. That should be enough for them to churn through. Okay, and now we should be able to get the girders. No? Still not producing girders? Let's make a few more. We should slow. There we go. There we go. Okay. Boom. Another one. Yeah, see? I cannot go... Yeah, I cannot really pass through these anymore, but that's fine. That's totally fine. There. That's lovely. And now we'll basically remove that and just make this a little bit more spacious so both of these can nest in between here. That's the goal. Yes? Yes. Okay. Same on this side. Three, four. There you go. Okay. Now we just have to really quickly configure those to be proper. Let's see. So we have some groups, don't we? We have oh god, mag plates. I think that's the one. Yes. Let's just see plates. So mag plates. Nope. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna rename these to turbine mag plate. Then we'll disable auto lock and disable used for parking. Then the rest I think is fine. Good. Now onto turbine. Oh, there we go. Turbine locking mechanism. Play all of them. Turbine. Now it displays all of them. So that goes into the same group. The turbine hinges also all go into the same group. Good. And now these two still need to be configured correctly because at the moment they have, yes, needs to be 0 and the speed needs to be -3. And now if we unlock these, bolt them down. Lovely. Bolt them up. Oh, that was a weird sound. Interesting. Clashing. Interesting, interesting. Though that broke. Why is that? Why is that? Ooh, you can actually see they're super close to the ground here. Ah, that's because the ground is actually not. Yeah, it's not even ground, is it? It actually gets. We're kind of like in a not on a flat plane. That is the biggest problem that we're encountering right now. We'll have to see how we fix this, honestly, because at the moment I'm not 100% sure. Okay, we'll have to retract this real quick. Maybe we can get away with a little bit more offset off the ground. But, this is very awkward. Oh, yeah, that's a window. You cannot exit through a window. Okay. So we'll add one more of these. Oh, I don't have anything in my inventory. That's a problem. No, we'll actually put that into one of the refineries. You can directly input in here. Do that, please. Thank you very much. And then the Mac plate. Oh, we're running out of hydrogen. Running out of hydrogen. Let's go to the back.
No.
Indeed. Let's fill this bad boy up.
Fuel.
For these bad boys. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, that's so much smoother now, the way this works. Cool. Let's remake these. Build planner, thank you. Successfully withdrawn. Okay. There we go. Do we have some more materials that we need to spend? Yes, we do. Okay, let's spend this on here. Why not? There's some ugly edges here still because I haven't quite done the underlaying blocks correctly, but we'll do that soon enough. Okay, so now we'll have to kind of rewire this, and then we'll probably have to, well, I'll have to see. The first magnetic plates, this one becomes this here again, auto lock and parking disabled, and then so turbine locking mechanism at this, safe, good. Now let's go to the wheels, and right now we're at 23.5. We're going up quite a while now, quite a bit now, like this, just so we're safe. Then we extend, and now we're obviously not touching the ground, not even close, right? So now we have to see how far we can get down. It was like 23 was. So let's go to 25. Oh, hold on, I have to check. Minus 0. Like that. That's not enough. Let's just observe the situation real quick, because I'm pretty sure we're not on even ground. That's the main issue here. So yeah, here you can see, yeah, you cannot really fit much under here. And then if you go over here, that's a bit bigger gap. So right here we're looking, let's see, going up here. It feels like it's not much, but it's probably just enough to destroy it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so minus 24.5. That's not enough. Minus 24. Not enough. Minus 23.7. Ah? See, that was it flashed yellow there for a second. You saw that, but just at the one on the most left, well, on the most right from the perspective. Oh, this is gonna be a delicate operation, isn't it? Let's go to minus 23.6. Still not. Minus 23.5. No. 23. Still not. 2. Also not. Minus 23. Minus 22.7. We're not getting there. We're not getting closer. 5, 4. That's weird. 2190. 2180. 2150? 60? Am I doing something wrong? We're still quite far off the ground, aren't we? It's very close, I think, but... That's strange. Okay, maybe I'm gonna do it with the slider. But yeah, I think from this perspective you can actually see that there's a bit more distance between the ones on the right and compared to the ones on the left. Okay, where we have our wheel suspension, right here. Yeah, you see, there's a difference between of about, let's see, they start attaching about at height offset of 6 millimeters. The other ones will start to connect. That's almost 18 centimeters in difference. That's quite a lot, honestly. That might be too much. .5, 1 point. That's weird. I thought I had it different before. A different setting. Oh well. 7. Yeah, 1.7 is already not enough. 17.5 is not enough either. 17.8. 17.8 is barely enough. But I'm almost certain 17.8 is gonna be enough to destroy those. Yeah, look at how they are basically completely on the ground here. While these guys still are a little bit off ground. I mean, they're almost certainly gonna get destroyed here if I move them. There's an option where I could potentially make the wheel offset on one side of the vehicle bigger. But the problem is, as soon as I turn this vehicle around, it's going to be different. Okay, this seems to work for now. But I think the ones at the back... Yeah, there's one at the back that doesn't have connection yet. So... Wheels, let's see. 17.8. Let's go to 17.9 and see if that's enough. No. Ah, this is so close. 18 is not enough. 18.3. 18.5. 18.5 is technically enough for the one at the back. 18.4. 18.4 would be enough. 80. Hold on. 18 point. Was it 18.4? I think. 18.3. 18.3 is just not enough. So 18. Well, we'll do this by millimeters because that might be the amount that will make it work. But I kind of have the feeling we'll have to do this very individually every time we set it down. Which makes it a little bit less useful, honestly. See, now 18.4 is not even enough. 18.4.1. 2. 3. 5? What the hell? Why is it not enough now? Uh, 20. 20 is... okay. I'm sorry, this might be a little bit boring, but this is very important. Because this could be make or break. Actually, 19.2 might just be enough. I don't hear any clanging. So this might just be enough, but... Okay, we'll just lock them for now. I think I'll have to find another way, basically. And with what I mean by that is that we might have something that... Basically a button that will increase our wheel offset and decrease it. I'll have to check by how much it is per button press. If it's enough to do it with that, then essentially what we're going to do is we're going to park our vehicle, let these things down, and then start to lower our wheels, the offset essentially, until they're touching the ground. Because you can see it's almost completely on the ground, so it's almost scraping off the bottom, while this one still has a comfortable amount of distance this one as well. So yeah, it's really a problem if the ground is not very even. So we have to be delicate with this. Okay, I think power-wise we're actually pretty good. So for the moment I would probably leave this as is. You know? If I go to the... let's see, the turbines. So yeah, now we have 4 turbines at 340 kilowatts and 2 at 380. And as we've seen, the refineries, they will take about 100. So one of our turbines can essentially power 3 refineries. And then we also have our assemblers. Our assemblers take about 500 kilowatts. So the 2 of them need about 3 turbines, roughly. So 2 turbines for 2 turbines for the refineries, 3 turbines for the assembler. And then obviously the our generators, they take a shit ton actually. Nice one. Why do we have... oh, that's a generator on the ship. Yeah, obviously. These will take a lot, but I don't think I have to factor these in normally, because I think we already got enough ice anyway, so we don't really need to get a lot more of it. So I think we have enough power, but I'll still show you what I had as an idea, what like for additional turbines. My idea was, I think it was already suggested to basically put them on the fenders, kind of. Mud guards, as some of you pointed out correctly. My idea was to essentially put a rotor here. I'm just gonna, like, I'm not gonna place it, but just so you see. Basically put a rotor. There we go. A rotor like this, essentially, here. And then have one of them attach here, and then you can turn them down. And because the rotor has a lot of offset options as well, so you can push it quite far out. So it would probably just be enough for the turbine to clear the wheels and everything. Well, it doesn't have to clear the wheels, but it has to clear the armor. But I think it would have just been enough to do so. But I think I'm happy with this setup now. We just have to kind of figure out a smooth way to operate these things. I'll have to think about that though, because that could be a bit of a complicated operation now that I'm thinking of it. I might actually have to use a programming block to do it, because as it is normally with space engineers, the functions that you can assign to the normal, you know, the bar at the bottom. There is a function like increase. Actually, I can show you real quick. Let's unlock these for now, just so we don't break anything. Actually, I'm gonna put them in. If we go to wheels, well, actually, we have to go this. If we go to our wheels, we can do increase height offset and decrease height offset, right? But the problem with these normally is, as you can see, they actually increase in huge like amounts. It looks like in 12 centimeters from what I can 14 centimeters in 14 centimeter increments, which is not very useful, because 14 centimeter, that's gonna break the stuff. So we might have to put on a programmable block that does something like whenever we press it, well, there's going to be several, like probably 2. One that increases height and one that decreases height. And it's going to be like in 1 centimeter increments, essentially. And I think we have to do it by a programmable block. And then we'll basically drive somewhere with like full wheel extension, and then just put the things down, and then while observing the yellow things, the Mac plates, we'll lower ourselves down gently. I think that's how it has to be, most likely. At least that's the quickest, smartest option that comes to my mind. But I'll have to think about this a little bit because I want to set it up properly. And I kind of have to look up programming stuff again. Ugh. Oh well. So, while we do so, or while I'm thinking about this, let's just start welding some more stuff here. You know, but I think that's the way to go, honestly. And again, I think that's enough power. 6 turbines, I think that's enough for what we needed. You know, for the amount of power we need. And always you have to factor in, we will have solar panels. A bit more. And I kind of have the feeling, for example, that I'm going to slap like solar panels like on the sides here. If possible, that would be interesting. And it still makes me wish for that there is a solar panel that is only 1 block wide and not 2. In the base game, I say. I know there's mods for that, but yeah. But yeah, there's going to be more solar panels that are basically going to pick up a lot of slack as well when it comes to power. So we should be fine for the most part. Can I weld this? Hold on. Oh, I could have welded this from the other side. I'm an idiot. Oh, well. There you go. But yeah, that's pretty much how I see it. I mean, we don't have to be like 100% self-sufficient. If we're self-sufficient 90% of the time while we use the vehicle and can charge up our batteries, I'm absolutely fine with that. You know? And the thing is, we cannot quite replicate what we just did at the back because there's a bit more going on there with the landing pad. It won't really work there, but I think we're good enough with this. So, yeah. Just right now I'm just trying to get a little bit of plate welding done. But yeah, there was also a comment about replacing these with half blocks. That's an idea, by the way. That's if I see that once we're finished with the whole vehicle and it turns out that the vehicle is way too heavy, we might start to replace things with half blocks just to reduce the weight. That's actually a very good observation. And again, it comes down to me not being very experienced with big vehicles like that. Big ships are a different thing because it's very easy on big ships to just slap on more thrusters, but slapping on more wheels here is actually kind of a problem, or let's say a little bit difficult, because where would you put them? And also actually, you know, putting wheels on while it's already on the ground is a bit difficult. We would have to have a few pistons that push the whole thing up, and I don't know if they would have enough power to do so, honestly. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, now I think I've welded all of the inside. That's excellent. So now we can go back up here. Yes, now we can go back up here and just start welding on here. Alright. Yeah, okay, this episode was a bit more a thinking exercise than an actual doing exercise. But yeah, I just realized that this system, the way we thought out our system here, is very delicate and very prone to failure, especially on an uneven planet. Even if it's slightly uneven, it's gonna fail. So we have to be very gentle with it. And I think the programmable block approach is probably the right one, honestly. Because, I mean, 14 centimeter increments? What is that even? Who comes up with these numbers? I wonder how they came up with that number. 14 centimeters. That's neither here or there, isn't it? I would have expected like 10 centimeter increments or 50 or 25, you know, like straight numbers, like easily dividable and stuff like that. But 14, that's such a weird number. It almost feels like somebody just took a die and rolled a number and said, yep, 14 it is. Well, to be fair, there might be a thing with like, you know, metric and imperial measurements. Maybe is 14 like a measurement in, no, inches to feet? That's 12, isn't it? It's not 14, it's 12. 12 inch in a foot, right? And then 12 foot in a... Actually, I don't know. I should stop talking about the Imperial system. I don't know too much about it. I just know inches and foot. Because that's what you need if you play Warhammer. Is the Warhammer tabletop is in inches. That's how I know that. The rest, yeah, difficult. Okay. I'm just gonna finish up this line here and then we're done for today. But yeah, next time we're gonna figure out how we're smoothing out this docking system. Again, I said I would do it today with the timer blocks, but that doesn't really make sense if the whole system is flawed. But yeah, we'll have to... We cannot do it one button press anyway, because we have to kind of ease it in. So that's how it's gonna go. Okay, but hey, there you go. At least finished a whole bunch more welding today. That's good. Got a bit of the front welded as well. That's lovely. You know, we're getting progress. That's nice. There we go. And now I'm very confident with our energy usage that we should be able to make it through whatever we're doing. Okay. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time and take care.